Yolan True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to another episode of our A to Z Officers series. Before tomorrow we will have to talk about all new stuff from the new arc again. I think it's coming. You know that I'm always filming on a Monday, and in this case it's last Monday, of course, and so no, it's not the last video. We'll have 2 more videos before the new arc comes in. So even I get thrown off sometimes by the schedule, but I have a number of other channels. If you haven't seen them, have a look in the pinned comment there. You find all the channels that I'm filming for every week. And so I'm batch filming Star Trek Fleet Command in English and German all on Mondays. And the rest of the week I usually don't, unless we get a new arc. Then my schedule completely gets thrown off. But in this case, we will just talk about Worf now, which I filmed exactly 1 week ago. And Worf is an interesting one that fits in with the video from yesterday, because I usually crew those two. But before we go there, he's a rare officer, and we always talk about the basics first. He's class command, which means you need command badges to upgrade him. He's from the group Next Generation crew, which means if he's captain, he can get synergy from others of that crew, or he can give synergy to a captain of that crew, like the one from yesterday, if he's on the bridge as well. And he's from the faction Federation, which means you need Federation faction credits to upgrade him. And I guess everybody knows Worf. He was in several series. He was in Next Generation. He was in Deep Space Nine. He was in Picard. So everybody should know Worf. But if you don't, there's always an info text in the info box about the officers. He does have a captain maneuver, as you could hear, and that's headlong into battle. After winning a battle, Worf increases the warp speed of the ship by 70%. This bonus does not stack and is removed when you're returning to your station. So you only get the speed thing once, no matter how often you win a battle while you're out there. Nevertheless, that's something I don't think I've ever used that one. What is interesting is his officer ability. For me personally, only fools have no fear. Worf increases all mitigation stats against non-player targets by 60%. And that's why I combined him with the officer from yesterday, William T. Riker, in the what I always call the very first Armada crew in this game, the real Armada crew, with Riker on the bridge and then Worf on the bridge as well, because of the mitigation stats that lets you live a little bit longer, and that also works on Armadas because it's non-player targets includes Armadas, and that's why I'm combining him with Riker as captain. But he also does have 2 traits for away teams. That's security and dedicated. Security is a more rare one. I should upgrade that a bit in the future, and that's why I've sent him out to an away team at the moment, because I'm rarely needing all 3 of my Armada crews. I said it in the last days. Last Thursday, we had some madness, Armada madness in my alliance here, with Apex event, Vindicator event, and some other Armadas running as well, that I needed all 3 of them. But usually I have Cisco or Chakotay or those 2, and it's rare that I need the Riker crew nowadays, and that's why I send some of them out to away teams. But if you only have the Riker crew, it's still a very good Armada crew, until you get Cisco and Chakotay and their people. So Worf, for me, was part of my Riker crew, to be honest. There are other combinations with Geordi, with Troy, but they have the things with a specialty against Romulan Armadas, Klingon Armadas and stuff. I didn't want to switch crews when I switched from one space to another when doing Armadas with my fellow members of my alliance. That's why I usually didn't use them, and I used then Riker as captain with Worf and Tasha on the bridge. That was my Riker or Next Generation Armada crew that I was using. If you were doing the same or something different, please let me know what you think about Worf. Would be interesting. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.